About 15 million Americans have food allergies. And if you feel like you've been hearing more and more about food allergies in recent years, you probably have. Fair Health, a nonprofit that compiles insurance claims data, it found the number of private health insurance claims that included diagnosis of anaphylactic food allergies and reactions that went up 377% just between 2007 and 2016. Anaphylactic reactions are severe. They can be deadly. They include difficulty breathing, getting a rash, vomiting, even losing consciousness.
The incidence and prevalence of food allergies have increased tremendously. I've been an allergist for 35 years, and when I first started practicing, if we saw someone with food allergy, we invited in all the trainees because it was an anomaly. Now it's a third of the population that we see. And unfortunately, and that's the patient population, not the total population. But the reasons for this are probably multiple. Food has changed, the environment certainly has changed, and childhood development has changed. Young people are very fortunate in they don't get sick anymore. Yeah, they have vaccines and antibiotics, and the food is very different for them. So in fact, their immune systems don't evolve the way they used to. And we think all these factors are coming into increasing the incidence of food allergy.
One person who's hoping to make more people aware of the dangers of food allergies is Katie Parkins. She's a typical 13-year-old. She's busy with her 8th grade studies and her after-school activities. She loves choir, by the way. But she also has to deal with some pretty heavy adult stuff. Severe allergies that, if left untreated, could be life-threatening. Parkins isn't alone. According to the CDC, 1 in 13 American children has food allergies. Newsy's Lauren Stevenson found out what Katie is doing to not only make her life, but the lives of other people around the world with severe food allergies a little bit easier.
Eating out, it's always been a challenge for me for so many reasons. I don't really know if the waiter or waitress is writing down my allergens. Sometimes they might mix them up.
A mix-up can be very dangerous for Katie Parkins.
My tongue will start to sting immediately. And then about 3 or 4 hives will appear across my face. And I am anaphylactic with all of those foods. And so what will happen is, over time, if I'm not given Benadryl or an EpiPen, if it comes to be that severe, my throat will close and my airways will be blocked for breathing.
Parkins was diagnosed with food allergies before she turned 3. She's allergic to tree nuts, and her allergies to fish and shellfish are so severe, the simple smell of them can cause a reaction. The CDC says between 150 and 200 people die each year from reactions to food allergies. It cites a study that found that over a 13-year period, about half of food allergy-related deaths were caused by foods from restaurants or other food services. But only a few states have laws on the books aimed at improving restaurants' awareness of food allergies, and only some of those states require a restaurant manager to complete training on handling food allergies.
I was brainstorming, how can I fix this? How can I guarantee that I know that my allergens are properly listed on the order ticket already, and how they know about cross contact and how that can still be attached to my order.
That brainstorming session led Parkins to create My Teal Ticket. It's a form people with food allergies can fill out and hand to their servers at restaurants.
They will check mark their allergens, so it's already written down. And if their allergen is not written down, let's say they're allergic to sesame seeds, they would write down sesame seeds under other, then fill in the box or check mark other. Let's say their allergies, they're more severe, so they need the waiter or waitress and the kitchen staff to take extra care to make sure that the allergen doesn't come in contact with their meal. They have to use fresh knives, fresh equipment. They would check cross contact.
That idea Parkins had in November became a business in July. She has a website and began getting orders the day it launched.
Truthfully, I didn't expect the business to kick off as quickly as it did.
Or to reach as far as it did.
We've had people contact us from Canada, the UK, different places in Europe.
Parkins says she's just getting started.
My hopes and plans for the future is to have people have a safer and easier dining experience while using My Teal Ticket, and to promote and share real stories of people in real life that do have food allergies so people can get a better understanding of what it is like.